Hi everyone, it's me Cynthia from Cynthia Chandra Nature Art for Animal Rescues. I'm coming to you live here from my studio. I am a painter who has shown internationally, and I've also trained in Japan, and I've studied in France and Spain. I do wonderful art from large pieces to small pieces, and I also teach art. I've taught many classes over the past, I'd probably say 10 or 12 years, and I've just now begun to offer classes online, and I'm going to start offering a membership for classes so you can access all my classes online. So I'm going to say hello to everybody in the comments and say hi to people who are here. Hey Frankie, how are you doing today? So Frankie is one of my friends. She's also a wonderful creative, and if you haven't checked out her art, check it out after this, not right now. But she does really pretty art on Liiiiive. I hope I'm saying that correctly, on Liiiiive pieces, and they're just really neat. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my painting today. I have a beautiful, beautiful piece that's from Susie Miller, and she photographs a lot of different animals, but she mainly photographs reptiles, which I think are really neat animals. And I know a lot of people have a bit of a fear of snakes. Raise your hand if you're watching the replay or now if you don't like snakes. But I love snakes. I think that they're really neat animals. They're really interesting. I've always loved, you know, dinosaurs and everything. So I don't know. It's really one of those things that you either love them or hate them, I think. But yeah, I definitely love snakes a lot. So I'm going to be painting you this really pretty, vibrant green snake, and I hope you guys like it today. So I'm going to start out with my sketch. Let me see here. Get everything set up. I'm going to make sure you guys can see my whole picture. There, it's a little tilted, but you can see it a lot better now. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with sketching. So whenever we do a snake head, they're kind of an oval, almost pointed. So I'm going to sketch out, you can see that oval shape, and then it kind of has like a point for where the snout is. And I'm going to just kind of draw my predictor lines here. I'm not really going to go into a lot of detail right now because as you're going to see in a second, I'm going to cover this whole piece of paper with bright green. So it's going to probably even cover up my guiding lines, but this is more so just to get me an idea of where I'm going to go with this. So there we go. So I'm really excited to start offering recorded classes and live group classes. Taking a couple of courses right now on using all the technological platforms to do it. It's the group that I'm in is called Social Divas, and they are fantastic. If you want to learn more about growing your business, I highly recommend it. They just have wonderful support there. Wonderful creatives that will go out of their way to help you in your business. So, but yeah, so I'm going to be starting to offer classes. And if you look after the live, if you look on my Facebook page, there's a link to registering for all class information. So I'm getting ready to mix up my green. And if you've watched me before, you know that I love making a phthalo bright green with phthalo blue, and phthalo is PHTHALO. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not, to be completely honest with you. And whenever we mix, we always mix using a palette knife. So I'm going to mix my colors with the palette knife over here. And the phthalo green and the yellow mix super well because phthalo has a yellow hue to it. And ultramarine blue has more of a red hue to it. So if you're going towards purple, you want to use ultramarine. But if you're going towards green, you're going to want to use a phthalo blue. There we go. So you can see some bright colors happening here. If you're watching, I'd love to say hello to you and see how you're doing. I can't see who the people are that are watching, but I can see them you pop on every now and then. Okay, so I'm bringing in this bright, vibrant green. Love this color. Love it, I love it, I love it. Another trick for mixing acrylics is if you want the it to be more of a vibrant color, if you mix a little white with your yellow first, it'll actually make it a little more vibrant. So on the side here, I'm mixing in my yellow, kind of developing my lines here with my yellow. And it's making it really pretty. Yeah, love these colors. Hey Magna, how are you? Amanada says, beautiful color. Yeah, I love it. So pretty. Yeah, so building this over, slowly adding more of that blue-green mixture we just made, and that's kind of building up my 3D shape. I wish it was a dinosaur. Magna asked if it's a frog, a snake, or a dinosaur. It is, in fact, a snake. If I could, I would paint dinosaurs all day long, every day. I love dinosaurs. In case you don't know, I have a 4-year-old, and he was able to identify his dinosaurs correctly before he was able to say all of his colors. So I don't know if that tells you how much I love dinosaurs. I kind of failed as an art mom teaching him his color words first. I taught him dinosaur words first. Isn't that funny? So yeah, so he absolutely loves them. Right now he's at the stage where he's correcting me on dinosaurs. I've surpassed my amazingness as a mom, being able to recognize and correctly identify these dinosaurs, and now he's correcting me now. Magda says her son loves dinosaurs, and they had all the Land Before Time movies. Yeah, those are great movies, guys. I also would sing those songs to him whenever he was a baby, like putting him to sleep and such. He loves all those songs and those movies. So I'm just adding my base colors now, and I'll come back in and do my scale work. So whenever you're painting with acrylics, it's awesome to layer because acrylics have a little bit of transparency. So the more colors you build up, the more vibrant they become. So whenever I paint, I usually use acrylics. Sometimes I use oils, but not so much anymore. But acrylics are amazing. And acrylics, for those of you who don't know, are water-based paints. So they're water soluble, but when they dry, they become a plastic consistency. So they're actually fairly water tolerant after they've dried. Oh, I'm opening up a new white, and I'm always afraid it's gonna explode in my face. But it didn't. We're good. All good, guys. If it did, I would have to make that into like a GIF. Okay, so I'm going to mix up a little bit of that light yellow over here to, again, add some of that vibrancy. And you'll see it'll just add like another layer of that vibrant color in there. Really make it pop. And I am following my pencil lines. I can still see them. I know in the video you can't see them very well. but I can see my lines, so I am following the general shape of the face and kind of keeping in mind where the scaling is going to go in the future. And right now, I just want to make sure that I have no paper showing through and I'm really getting the whole thing covered. Okay, so I'm going to come in and do this bottom of the snake, which is this really pretty, almost blue color. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. Oh, so pretty next to each other. And I'm kind of going to give him the shape of his jawline down here. They have such a unique jawline. There we go. Kind of follow along here. Really get this shape in here. So I want to know, guys, are you a snake lover or are you afraid of snakes? Because I feel like people are, in general, they're one way or the other, very opinionated. And if you don't know, a lot of my coloring comes from natural color. I don't add black to most of my colors. I like to have that high chroma color, that high vibrancy color when I'm painting. So I use contrasting colors to make it look almost dark black. So if you are interested in learning more about my coloring and my methods of using colors, I am going to be offering a coloring class coming up soon. That's all about color theory and really making the colors work for you. I love colors. It's so fun to me, and it's fascinating to me how they work together and how they bring out each other, and just really neat. I know, I'm a nerd. So if that is something in your art that you're struggling with or you're kind of afraid to dive into, let me know and I can help you out. I'd love to have you in one of my classes. There we go. Kind of using this dark blue color mixed with a few other colors to be almost my black in here with my shading. His snout is a little bit out like that. There we go. Hey, Matt. Matt says, hey, divas. Matt, you will be excited to know that I will shortly be offering, not shortly, but I'll soon be offering Art After Dark. So if you're interested in joining my Art After Dark group, there's going to be a link on my Facebook page so you can get more information and sign up for the email alerts whenever that gets started. It's in the works, Matt. It's in the works. I'm excited. So, Matt, are you a snake lover? Or are you a snake hater? I have a feeling that a lot of people are either one or the other. Okay, so I'm going to do this background. Just kind of put some paint on there. Clean up some of these colors that I have already mixed that I'm not really using anymore. Add a little bit of light in there. Just kind of make it pretty, kind of like the blurred effect that you see when you have a camera that's focusing on the object in the foreground here, which is our awesome snaky snake. I think this is in reference to my Art After Dark classes that I'm gonna, or membership I'm gonna start. But Matthew says, yes! I'm so excited too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a laugh for sure. Go. The nose up there. There, that was the shape I was looking for. Very Voldemort-esque. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. This is in no way, shape, or form associated with Harry Potter or the Harry Potter series. There, I covered May. Alright, so I'm going to pause here, and this is where I'm going to stop for today. If you want to see the finished piece, you'll have to hop on my live tomorrow at the same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, and 5 Pacific. I hope you have a wonderful night, everybody. Continue to be kind to each other. Continue to be wonderful artistic selves, and have a great night. Bye.